I wanted to do a review of some rudder whistles that I recently got. I got a low E, a Mezzo G, and a B flat. So I don't see much online about these. That's why I want to go ahead and take the time to do this. So first of all, who is Rudder Whistles? Rudder Whistles is a maker out of China. He's been making whistles since 2017, and before that he was making the Chinese xiao and the Japanese shakakuchi for many years before that, from my understanding. So he's got lots of experience making these. He makes two different styles. He makes the kind of Overton style here, and he also makes a Burke type style with a curved windway, or this with a flat windway. I've always been a fan of the Overton sound, and listening to clips, the sound got very, very close to that, and so I wanted to give them a try. And it turns out they're very good whistles. I mean, that's the TLDR right there. Very good whistles, not just for the price, just very good in general. So like I said, they've got the Overton kind of lip here, Overton Goldie type of mouthpiece here. The windway is wider. It's, when I was measuring, because I do have two Goldies, I've got a D and an F that I can compare them to here in a little bit. But this is like a soft, if you consider the Goldie. Much bigger windway here, not huge, but much bigger than the compressed version of like a medium Goldie, which is what I've got in my Goldies. And so you get a little bit more mellower tune, a little bit less of that hollow emotional sound that you might get from the higher, the thinner windways. But very, very nice sound. Highly crafted aluminum. It's got a good joint in here with cork to make sure that the windway doesn't come out, which is great because that means it's replaceable. There's a slight, ever so slight rock when you have it pulled out far enough, which can easily be cured with a little bit of Teflon tape, plumber's tape, in there just to thicken up the joint around this area. So no big deal there. Holes are all very well cut. He did, for all of mine, he put in a thumb hole for the left for the minor third, so I can actually play minor scales of the root note on here also. Easier than trying to finger it, and it comes out much better. I checked the tuning on this. The tuning was exceptional all the way through the scales. As far as I could tell, every bit as good as in tune as my Goldies. So I'm super happy with that. But how does it sound? That's of course what we want to know, right? Make sure my thumb keeps covered because I'm still not quite used to playing with that thumb there. So very clear, like I said, not quite as hollow sounding, emotional sounding as a medium Goldie. Very nice sound though. It still gets that buzz, that reverberation or buzz that you get with the Overton style. Not breathy, but it kind of adds those overtones on there. That's the only way I can describe it. Is a slight little buzz to the sound, which adds overtones, helps it carry, gets that. I love the sound personally. I think it's very good. So that was the low E, and just to compare it, while we're in a similar range, this is my low D Goldie. To kind of give you a taste of the sound character between those two. Like I said, it's a little bit more pure. So now we've got the G, also with the back thumb hole, which I'm so used to playing lows recently that with the Piper's grip, kind of messing me up a little bit, but that's all right. We'll get there. My thumb slipped a little bit there. Like I said, still adjusting. Still get that buzz, that non-breathy but buzzy sound with the overtones. Comes through very nicely. One thing it does do too, it does a pretty good job of keeping pitch as you lower your air volume. I don't know if you saw that. It's got pretty good dynamics in it, which is one thing that I personally really look for in a whistle. Obviously, you push it a little bit hard, you can sharpen it, but it allows you to get more dynamics in your airs. You can get responds pretty well to that. So it allows you to get percussive with it, not quite as much as having a narrower wind space where it compresses it, but still very well. It has the dynamics you want if you want to really breathe into it. They play great. I don't know if you can see it. It's got little nice engravings, concentric marks down here. They've all got Rudder Whistles there. And from what I saw just the other day, they're actually allowing custom engraving if you want your name on it down here. If I order any more, which is highly likely, I will probably get the key put on here. Otherwise, I'll probably take some water slides and put them on the back, because I've got a stack of whistles back there that are all starting to look the same. It's nice to just be able to grab them at a moment's notice. Okay, so now on to the last one here, the B flat. The only other one I've got of this currently is a old generation, which does its job, but doesn't carry near the same character. So I'm not gonna try and compare that. So here we go. Let's see if I can keep the thumb hole covered. Oh, well. Little sound clip for you there. They sound great. They perform great. This one doesn't respond to the dynamics quite as well. It goes off pitch a little bit faster, but I think it's due to the narrower bore. But a lot of times you're gonna be doing airs and stuff on the bigger bore whistles, and for both of those, it works great. So all in all, very happy with these whistles. Absolutely worth the price. Highly recommend. Tobias Bao, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name, but Tobias, who we buy it through, was phenomenal to work with through the entire process, was very communicative. Actually, even on the shipping, was sure to, anytime we moved into a new country or started, got out of customs, that kind of stuff, he always hit me up with a mention and just let me know it was along his way. Highly recommend. No reservations at all. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day.